Daenerys Targaryen. She says she is the mother of dragons. But would you trust her with your kids? Her father was a maniac. She palled around with Dothraki terrorists. She asked the city of Karth for a government bailout. Then she lost 3 baby dragons after placing them in an unlocked wooden box. An unlocked wooden box! This Khaleesi wants to be queen of the 7 kingdoms, but can she be trusted? Daenerys Targaryen. Wrong for dragons. Wrong for the realm. Paid for by the Committee to Protect Dragons.
We don't know anything about him.
He was never really vetted.
Is he really the true-born son of Robert Baratheon?
All over the 7 kingdoms, people are asking the same question. Who is the real King Joffrey? The people of Westeros are hurting. Winter is coming. Crop yields are falling, and the price of fuel is going up.
The cost of peat moss is through the thatched roof.
And this young and inexperienced king takes advice from a whoremongering imp and has launched an illegal war in the north. What is King Joffrey hiding? This is not our kind of family values. King Joffrey. What a bastard.
What a bastard.
Paid for by the young Baratheons for freedom. Robb Stark. He's the biggest celebrity in the North. But his father was a traitor. He arrested his own mother. His bastard brother deserted the Night's Watch. And he couldn't defend his own castle. Worst of all, Robb Stark hasn't stopped the wildlings from invading our lands and taking our jobs. He even has an illegal alien for a nanny. And now he wants to be king in the North? King? Some people say he's really a wolf. Some people say he eats dead people. We can't wait until it's too late. Send a raven to Winterfell now and tell Robb Stark to go back home. Stop eating dead people and defend the damn wall. This ad paid for by Crossbows GPS.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
When you can't find anything to watch on cable, you get bored. When you get bored, you listen to radio cooking shows. When you listen to radio cooking shows, you invite a friend over for dinner. When you invite a friend over for dinner, you use twice as many beans. When you use twice as many beans, you expel deadly farts that kill your friend's dog. When you kill your friend's dog, your friend becomes unstable. When your friend becomes unstable, you're sued for everything you're worth. When you're sued for everything you're worth, you're thrown to the streets. When you're thrown to the streets, you devote your life to world domination. When you devote your life to world domination, you become an evil fascist overlord. When you become an evil fascist overlord, old friends plot their revenge. When old friends plot their revenge, you are shot in the back of the head. And when you're shot in the back of the head, you miss your jazzercise appointment. Don't miss your jazzercise appointment. Upgrade to Indirect TV. Go online or call 1-800-IRECT-TV.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Rising deductibles is still the biggest problem for those who are considered to be underinsured. Now, they're underinsured because of the mandated higher deductibles. Think about this for a second. Before they were, they were perfectly fine. Many millions of people were perfectly fine with the type of plan that they had. Maybe they wanted a few more bells and whistles and it wasn't offered, but they generally were happy with what they had. Their deductible was something that they could afford, that they wanted. They were paying for the lower deductible. Few extra bucks per premium payment gave them a lower. It's just like a car insurance. If you want a $100 deductible, your car insurance premium is going to be higher than if you want a $500 deductible. So people chose the deductible that they wanted. And now all of a sudden, not only has their premium gone way up, but so has their deductible. But they were not considered to be underinsured before Obamacare. Obamacare has made them underinsured. Folks, I don't know how else to think about that. Their deductible has doubled since 2003. 2003, there was no Obamacare. They were not considered to be underinsured back then. And now they're being considered underinsured because of the deductibles have more than doubled since then. And they can't afford that new deductible and pay the higher monthly premiums. And this all comes about because of what? Because of Obamacare. So Obamacare has made 31 million insured people underinsured. Let that sink in for a minute. Let it sink in. Welcome and hello, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, Elrod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere in the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, May the 20th in the year of our Lord, 2015, as we enter the second hour of probably the fastest 2 hours on internet talk radio here on the Rod Eccles Show. Yeah, it's Wednesday already. It's the 20th of May. It is the 20th of May already. I mean, this weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Do you guys, can you believe that already? Don't get me wrong. I'm happy. Oh, by the way, for all you global warming people, it is going to be rather unseasonably chilly the next few days. And as a matter of fact, tomorrow night, there's a frost warning. People who have set out because I think somewhere around the 15th to 20th is supposed to be the last frost for my region up here in New England, and we're going past the 20th. So on the 21st and the 22nd, they're issuing a frost warning. So much for global warming. We're having an extremely late frost possible. And the thing is that, up north, there is going to be frost. And that's going to kill a lot of stuff, actually. Up north, there's going to be frost. And that'll probably damage the fall foliage, as I like to say, foliage season. Because if you damage the leaves early on, it might be early enough for them to recover, but it could affect. I've heard people talk. It could affect the fall color this year. And right now, it's been kind of dry. Haven't gotten a lot of precipitation. So again, if you have a dry summer, dry growing season, the color is not going to be very brilliant. So here's hoping that, you can't hope too hard and too loud and pray too hard and too loud for rain to come. Because I remember a year, because June is right around the corner, and I remember a summer where it rained every single day in June except for 3 or 4 days. We had precipitation every day except for about 3 or 4 days in June. We don't want a repeat of that, honestly. Rain once a week is good. If Mother Nature wants to be perfect, raining once a week was probably good. A good soaking rain once a week. Bring in the clouds, let it rain all day, as long as it's not a weekend. Let it rain all day. Be a gray, dreary day for a day, and let that rain soak, a good couple of inch rain, just soaking in all day long, nice and slow, soft rain. And that's the perfect kind of rain. You get like 2 or 3 inches, but it happens over, like, say, a 24-hour period instead of over an hour. And it's allowed to soak in instead of run off, and everything gets nourished, once a week. Maybe twice a week, maybe on a Monday and maybe on a Thursday, and we're good to go. That would be the perfect thing. If we ever get a weather net system like Star Trek, which I doubt we will, but if we ever did, there's the request. Monday and Thursday rain every week, that like clockwork. You don't want winds. Well, everybody's kind of depressed on a Monday anyway, so you just might, and nobody's, unless it's a holiday, nobody really likes to take Monday off. So as long as it's not a holiday, let it rain on Monday. If Monday's a holiday, then rain on Tuesday. But you don't want the middle of the week to be dreary, because people are, they're already struggling. And you definitely don't want Friday to be dreary, because, you don't want the ground to be soaking wet on Saturday. Right? So given the Thursday, it gives it a day to kind of, for all the surface water to soak in and dry out. And the sun will come out and people get excited because of the weekend. And then you have a beautiful weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Well, Rod, what about the people whose weekends aren't Saturday and Sunday? What about people whose weekends are Thursday and Friday? Well, get a job where your weekend is Saturday and Sunday. That's all I got to tell you. Because the majority of people have Saturday and Sunday. Well, what if you're a first responder? Well, then you're used to bad stuff anyway, so it isn't really going to make a difference. Just saying. The number that you can call this evening, should you wish to discuss any of the topics that I've been discussing tonight, is toll-free 603-835-3224. That's 603-835-3224. And if you have a policy, a health insurance policy under Obamacare, where your deductible has doubled or more than doubled, and your premium has also gone up, you might want to contact Bernie Sanders and let him know. and tell them that, well, this income inequality